Today, we're taking a look at the character of Mr. Adam. You've probably heard of him before. I have mentioned him once or twice, I think, in my previous readings. But anyway, why am I whispering? It's because Mr. Adam is a very secretive man, very mysterious, but he's a good man, right? You don't know that yet, but you're going to find out more about him in a minute. No, in a few seconds actually. Okay, are you ready? I forgot to tell you one thing. It may sound a bit lame here, but I'm actually recording using my laptop's webcam. Yeah.
Sir, the camera is on. We are rolling.
I've already told them that I'm using my laptop's webcam.
Oops, my bad.
They know.
Egypt, a country well known for its pharaohs, old monuments, the famous fertile Nile River Valley, the colossal pyramids and museums, showcasing a deeply rooted and rich culture, was the place that many archaeologists or historians loved to explore. The tales about the unknown secret abysses have been intriguing the whole world ever since the research work began and the first discoveries were made. Located about 12 kilometers north of Armenia and on the east bank of the Nile, Tehna al-Jabal, also known as Akoris, was a village in Egypt with some impressive and unique features. One of them was the limestone cliffs that was divided by a valley. The southern rock had the shape and appearance of a lying lion. Some people would say that it was the Egyptian gods that sculpted it. Far away from the lying lion, a deep voice could be heard, apparently speaking to a group of people. Their voices could not be heard, which showed that they were actually listening to that man. Now let's listen to the speech of Mr. Adam. If you are here again today, it is to learn something new or awaken your dormant knowledge. In both cases, you are most welcome. I am here today to tell you about the space that we occupy every single day, and yet we ignore that we are the only ones responsible for its state. Yes, I am talking about your environment. I am not talking about the whole village. I am not referring to your private space, your house, your yard, but the street in front of your house. It is your duty to keep it clean. I am not saying it is not. A few days ago I noticed some people throwing plastic and other stuff on the streets. They did the same thing the next day, and the day after that. I went to those people's houses and their yards were clean. I was intrigued. I could not understand their logic because there wasn't one. I spoke to those people individually and I was not very happy with their response. They are here right now, probably standing in this crowd, wishing that they had responded maturely and positively that day. I speak only once. If what I'm saying is right, then maybe this might make it sound more urgent. Start thinking about what is right and put your egos to sleep. I'm starting an association that will help to keep the environment clean. Whoever wants to join, come and see me at my office. Keep everywhere you go clean. That will be our motto. Thank you for your time. Residing in a beautiful house with a front yard that promoted the Bedouin culture, Mr. Adam Sadiq was a man of high esteem in his society. He would often organize public speeches and encourage young men to come forward and pass on positive messages or life lessons. He thought that it was important to keep a sense of awareness alive and kicking every time people forgot about humanity or their rights. People listened to him. Crowds of people would gather whenever he would conduct his social campaigns. He wasn't involved in politics, but always said that it was important to change the mentality of people first, before changing the laws. Mr. Adam is right. We should really start thinking about what we're doing to the environment, right? Littering, throwing rubbish on the streets, it's becoming so common nowadays, right? I mean, we certainly have laws out there, but it's not only about the laws. It's about the mentality of people, right? I mean, we cannot blame the government for everything, right? You cannot throw your rubbish on the streets and then claim that the drains are blocked and the government is doing nothing about it. I mean, come on. As John Kennedy rightly said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Right? I mean, there are certainly things that are not in our control, but there are things that are. Using the bin, for example. It's very simple. If you have something that you need to throw away, right, and you see a bin, well, you walk up to it and you put it in. If you can't find a bin nearby, no problem. Keep it on you. Once you get back home, you know what to do. It's very simple. Right, you do have a bin, right? Of course you do. Because that's what you use to keep your house free of rubbish. Right? Well, do the same for the environment. It's that simple. Now, most of us have been there. I have. Probably a few times. Right, I remember throwing something in the bushes, but then I immediately realised that it was not the right thing to do. So I picked it up, right, walked to a bin and put it in. So simple. Right? Sometimes we do things unconsciously, right? We're not really thinking about it, but we can always redeem ourselves. I've said enough for today. Now don't forget to like and share this video, okay? And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, okay? And one more thing before I finish today, and if you found this extract interesting, you can buy the book, the full book, on Amazon or Kobo. Okay, you can choose to have the ebook or the paperback version of the novel. Okay, and you will find the links in the description below. Okay, and I know I'm repeating myself here, but this is very important, so please share this video on social media. Okay, follow me on Facebook. Okay, follow me on Instagram as well. Okay, and last but not least, okay, click on that subscribe button. Okay, it helps me make more videos. Okay, thank you very much. Take care.